the goals we have, we have made, the chances we have created. The only concern we read that this amount of chances to be high percentage average to score goals in that game. So tomorrow, Liverpool is a really well defense organized. We saw in the second half there in Anfield. So they are a top team. It's not easy to create them chances, but we're going to try.
Hi, Pep. You've often talked about Manchester City not having quite the same history as other clubs in the Champions League, and that's what you want to build. If you were to go through on Tuesday, that would be a historic night for this club, and it would help elevate Manchester City. So can you use the sort of dream of that to inspire your players?
I think they know it, but I'm completely agree. So we need titles in Europe, because that is so complicated. But to win titles, you need to start to, nights like, for example, it was for us, the people has to understand it. So to beat Barcelona, for example, last season was so special because we know Barcelona is the best team in the world, and to beat them is create that and make, something you create. But sooner or later that is going to happen. Maybe not tomorrow, but what this club have done in the last 10 years. In terms of create that amazing facilities, of course, with a lot of investment, but a lot of people working here with desire to make it bigger. Sooner or later, that is going to happen. But to qual, for the big clubs in the world, you need a lot of time. But hopefully, we can do it. And it's not happened this season. Maybe we will be next. Not maybe we'll be next. But sooner or later, that is going to happen in that club.
Hi, Pep. Are Liverpool the last team you want to play when you're chasing a game? Are they like the worst possible opponent when you're 3-0 down and their ability on the counter-attack?
Is that the worst team?
Yeah.
Yes, it's one of the worst. But if you play in that level against Barcelona, Madrid, would say the same, or Bayern Munich. So I think when we arrive in quarterfinals of the Champions League, you see the draw and you see all the teams. All of them, they are tough. They are tough. So of course they are his own qualities, but the other teams in that level also they have it.
Pep, does it concern you a bit that over the past 5 seasons in your Champions League knockout games, Bayern Munich against Real Madrid, Bayern Munich against Barcelona, Monaco last season, Liverpool this season, you've had these spells where you've conceded 2-3 goals in 10, 15, 20 minutes and the game's done. How big a concern is that for you going into this game, particularly given that you'll have to attack?
Yeah, a lot. We reflect and we spoke and we thought, I reflect, that's happened, that's true. But happened in all the families, not only here. In all the families, even the big clubs happen that in that competition immediately a score. And after, there are many circumstances. So I went to the final for the Champions League, 1 shot on target. I didn't went to the final of the Champions League with 33 shoots on target. So football is sometimes unpredictable. So only we can do is the intention and create this amount of game to create a lot of chances. But that's true. Because that competition is how you handle that emotions and do that. But all the teams happen that. So even in the good teams, not that season, in the previous it would happen in the future. Even the best teams in the world, sometimes you concede 1 goal and immediately concede 3 or 4. So not happen just here.
And Otamendi's had an excellent season for you, but a particularly difficult past couple of games. Is there any concern about his form going into this game? And Laporte obviously played at left back, hasn't had a go at centre half. John Stones wasn't even in the squad at the weekend. Is there any consideration to change at the back given what you've seen?
Maybe I have an idea what we have to do tomorrow, what the guys are going to do. But in case from Nico, when a player does what he has done, only we can do is to be close to him. Because Nico is not just for the huge quality, it's a huge mentality. I imagine when they are in troubles, because I don't think it's trouble. Of course, the third goal, it was a mistake. They have to close the back from Nico, and they didn't back, But the other was so good. So for the build-up, for example, in the third goal, he lose the ball after happened a lot of things. And I think there are a lot of mistakes after that, you lose the ball.